Welcome back to our channel, amazing viewers. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of artificial intelligence with mind-blowing facts that will absolutely shock you. From robots becoming citizens to AI predicting death with incredible accuracy, we're about to uncover the most incredible secrets about AI that most people have never heard of. By the end of this video, you'll understand not just how AI works, but how it's secretly reshaping our world in ways you never imagined. And yes, we'll also reveal the shocking truth about how AI could eliminate millions of jobs in the coming years. So grab your favorite snack, hit that subscribe button, and let's embark on this incredible journey into the hidden world of artificial intelligence. The secret history of AI. It's older than you think. Let's start with a fact that will blow your mind right away. When most people think about artificial intelligence, they imagine it's something that emerged recently. But here's the shocking truth. AI actually dates back to the early 20th century. That's right, while your great-great-grandparents were dealing with horse-drawn carriages, brilliant minds were already dreaming about intelligent machines. Even though the biggest breakthroughs didn't happen until the mid-20th century, many early experts were responsible for making modern AI possible. The formal birth of artificial intelligence as we know it happened at the famous Dartmouth Conference, where the term artificial intelligence was actually coined and marked the formal beginning of AI research. But even before that, the legendary Alan Turing published his groundbreaking Turing test, which proposed a method to determine if a machine exhibits human-like intelligence. This was revolutionary thinking for its time, and it laid the foundation for everything we see today. Think about this for a moment. While people were just getting used to television sets, scientists were already working on machines that could think. The timeline of AI development is absolutely fascinating. Early on, we saw the creation of ELIZA, one of the first AI programs designed to simulate human conversation. This was decades before the internet became mainstream, yet researchers were already creating chatbots that could fool people into thinking they were talking to humans. However, the journey wasn't always smooth. There were periods known as AI winters, times when funding cuts due to overpromised results slowed AI development significantly. This shows us that even the most revolutionary technologies face setbacks and challenges. But like a phoenix rising from the ashes, AI came back stronger than ever. Meet Sophia, the world's first robot citizen. Now, let's talk about one of the most mind-blowing developments in recent AI history. Something unprecedented happened that changed the legal landscape forever. Sophia, a humanoid robot with artificial intelligence capable of interacting with people and displaying human-like expressions, became the first robot to receive legal personhood in any country. Saudi Arabia granted Sophia citizenship, making her literally the world's first robot citizen. But Sophia isn't just a publicity stunt. She represents cutting-edge technology in robotics and AI in a way that personifies our dreams for the future of AI. Sophia was activated by Hanson Robotics, and she combines vision algorithms that process visual inputs from her camera eyes with speech algorithms that employ natural language processing to process and produce speech, creating a remarkably human-like impression. What makes Sophia truly remarkable is her ability to display emotions and engage in meaningful conversations. She can recognize faces, maintain eye contact, and even respond to social cues. This isn't just impressive technology. It's a glimpse into a future where the line between human and artificial intelligence becomes increasingly blurred. Sophia has given interviews, attended conferences, and even appeared on television shows, demonstrating just how sophisticated AI has become. The implications of granting citizenship to a robot are staggering. It raises profound questions about rights, responsibilities, and what it means to be a person in the age of artificial intelligence. If Sophia can vote, own property, or enter into contracts, what does that mean for the relationship between humans and machines? These aren't just philosophical questions anymore. They're becoming legal and practical realities that society must grapple with. AI's incredible multimodal capabilities. Here's another fact that will absolutely amaze you. AI is no longer just about generating text. Modern AI systems have become incredibly adept at generating and analyzing audio and visual data simultaneously. This multimodal capability is crucial in significantly improving facial and voice recognition technology. Even when viewing angles and background noise differ, AI can achieve more accurate identification using a variety of data types. Think about the implications of this for just a moment. Your smartphone can now recognize your face even in poor lighting conditions, understand your voice commands in a noisy room, and process images to identify objects, people, and even emotions. This isn't science fiction, this is the reality of AI today. The technology has advanced so rapidly that what seemed impossible just a few years ago is now commonplace. Generative AI services have grown exponentially in popularity because of these multimodal capabilities. We're now seeing AI systems that can create realistic images from text descriptions, generate music from emotional prompts, and even produce videos that are virtually indistinguishable from real footage. The creative possibilities are endless, but so are the potential dangers and ethical concerns. This multimodal approach is revolutionizing industries across the board. In healthcare, AI can simultaneously analyze medical images, patient voice patterns, and written symptoms to provide more accurate diagnoses. In education, AI tutors can adapt to students' learning styles by processing their facial expressions, voice tone, and written responses. The technology is creating new possibilities we never imagined just a decade ago. The shocking truth about AI and death prediction. Prepare yourself for one of the most unsettling yet fascinating facts about AI. Artificial intelligence can now predict death with incredible accuracy. Researchers have developed an AI-trained model that can forecast when someone will die, and this technology could revolutionize end-of-life care in ways we're only beginning to understand. This AI system doesn't just make wild guesses. It analyzes vast amounts of medical data, patient histories, and health indicators to provide incredibly accurate predictions. The goal isn't to be morbid or frightening, but rather to make sure patients and their families have an accurate timeline of an individual's last months, weeks, and days, allowing them to plan ahead and make informed decisions about treatment and care. The ethical implications of this technology are staggering. Imagine knowing with high certainty when you or a loved one will die. How would that change the way you live your life? How would it affect medical treatment decisions, insurance policies, or even personal relationships? These are questions that society is only beginning to grapple with as AI becomes more sophisticated and accurate. But there's also tremendous potential for good in this technology. It could help doctors make better treatment decisions, allow families to spend meaningful time together, and ensure that people receive appropriate end-of-life care. It could reduce unnecessary medical procedures and help people die with dignity. The key is ensuring that this powerful technology is used ethically and responsibly. The gender bias. Hidden in AI voices. Here's a fact that once you notice it, you'll never be able to ignore. Most AI assistants have female voices, and there's a disturbing reason why. Ever notice that Siri, Alexa, and Cortana all speak with distinctly female voices? This isn't a coincidence. It's the result of research showing that people tend to perceive female voices as more trustworthy and helpful. The implications of this are deeply troubling when you think about it. We're essentially programming our AI assistants to reinforce gender stereotypes that portray women as helpful, subservient, and always available to assist. Both men and women are drawn to female voices, which is why tech companies have overwhelmingly chosen to make their AI assistants sound female. This bias extends far beyond just voice assistants. Even though women are underrepresented in the tech industry, the majority of AI bots are programmed to be female. This creates a weird contradiction where the people creating the technology are predominantly male, but the AI personalities they create are predominantly female and designed to be helpful and accommodating. The choice of voice and gender for AI assistants isn't just a technical decision, it's a cultural and social statement that shapes how we interact with technology and how we think about gender roles. Some companies are now offering gender neutral or male voice options, but the default female voice remains the norm across the industry. The gender bias. Hidden in AI voices. Here's a fact that once you notice it, you'll never be able to ignore. Most AI assistants have female voices, and there's a disturbing reason why. Ever notice that Siri, Alexa, and Cortana all speak with distinctly female voices? This isn't a coincidence. It's the result of research showing that people tend to perceive female voices as more trustworthy and helpful. The implications of this are deeply troubling when you think about it. We're essentially programming our AI assistants to reinforce gender stereotypes that portray women as helpful, subservient, and always available to assist. Both men and women are drawn to female voices, which is why tech companies have overwhelmingly chosen to make their AI assistants sound female. This bias extends far beyond just voice assistants. Even though women are underrepresented in the tech industry, the majority of AI bots are programmed to be female. This creates a weird contradiction where the people creating the technology are predominantly male, but the AI personalities they create are predominantly female and designed to be helpful and accommodating. The choice of voice and gender for AI assistants isn't just a technical decision, it's a cultural and social statement that shapes how we interact with technology and how we think about gender roles. Some companies are now offering gender neutral or male voice options, but the default female voice remains the norm across the industry. AI's attempt to read your emotions. Here's something that might make you look at your devices differently. AI is getting increasingly sophisticated at reading and interpreting human emotions. Your phone's camera can analyze your facial expressions. The microphone can detect emotional cues in your voice, and AI algorithms can even analyze your text messages and social media posts to determine your emotional state. This emotional recognition technology is advancing rapidly, but it's far from perfect. AI struggles with sarcasm, cultural differences, and complex emotions. It often misses the full picture without understanding the context of a situation. For example, an AI might interpret crying as sadness when someone is actually crying, tears of joy at a wedding. The potential applications for emotion reading AI are vast and varied. In customer service, AI could detect frustrated customers and route them to human representatives. In education, AI tutors could adapt their teaching style based on a student's emotional state. In healthcare, emotion reading AI could help detect depression or other mental health issues before they become severe. But there are also serious privacy and ethical concerns. Do we really want our devices constantly monitoring our emotions? How will this data be used, and who will have access to it? The technology that was once the stuff of science fiction is now a reality, and we need to carefully consider the implications for our privacy and autonomy. The billion-dollar AI art revolution. Here's a fact that perfectly illustrates how far AI has come. Artificial intelligence has created artwork that sold for an astonishing amount. An AI system called a GAN, Generative Adversarial Network, created a painting that was so realistic and compelling that it sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars. This wasn't just a novelty purchase. It was a genuine recognition of AI's creative capabilities. The history of AI art goes back further than you might think. Pioneering artist Harold Cohen started with traditional paintbrushes, but later turned to computers, creating AARON, a series of programs that generate original artwork. What makes this particularly fascinating is that Cohen was exploring AI creativity decades before it became mainstream. GANs revolutionized AI's creative capabilities. These systems use two neural networks competing against each other, a generator that creates images and an adversary that tries to detect which images are fake. Through this competitive process, the generator gradually learns to create more and more realistic examples. Today, AI can create art in virtually any style, from classical paintings to modern digital art. It can compose music, write poetry, and even generate entire movies. This raises profound questions about creativity, authorship, and the value of human artistic expression. If an AI can create a painting that sells for hundreds of thousands of dollars, what does that mean for human artists and the art world in general? The coming AI assistant revolution. Get ready for this mind-blowing prediction. Forecasts suggest there will soon be more AI-powered assistants in the world than people on Earth. This means there will literally be more AI assistants than humans, fundamentally changing how we interact with technology and each other. This prediction highlights the rapid pace of AI development and adoption. Think about it. Just a few years ago, voice assistants were novelty items. Now they're becoming as common as smartphones, and soon they'll be even more ubiquitous. Every device, from your car to your refrigerator to your watch, will have some form of AI assistant built in. The implications of this AI assistant revolution are staggering. It signifies a future where AI becomes an integrated part of daily life, raising questions about its potential impact on human interaction. Will we become so accustomed to talking to AI that we lose the ability to communicate effectively with other humans? Will children grow up thinking it's normal to have conversations with machines? But there are also incredible benefits to this proliferation of AI assistants. They can help elderly people live independently longer, assist people with disabilities, provide instant access to information and services, and make our lives more convenient and efficient. The key is ensuring that as AI assistants become more common, we don't lose sight of the importance of human connection and relationships. AI's mind-reading capabilities. Prepare to have your mind blown by this next fact. AI can literally read your mind using advanced brain scanning technology. Roboticists have developed a technique that uses fMRI scanners to create images of your thoughts. The AI is programmed to take a snapshot of your brain activity and compare it to patterns gathered from other volunteers, essentially translating your thoughts into visual representations. This isn't science fiction. This is cutting-edge reality happening in research labs right now. The technology works by analyzing the patterns of brain activity that occur when you think about specific objects, people, or concepts. Over time, the AI learns to associate certain brain patterns with specific thoughts, allowing it to predict what you're thinking about with increasing accuracy. The potential applications for mind-reading AI are both exciting and terrifying. On the positive side, this technology could help people with paralysis communicate through thought alone, assist in treating mental health conditions, and provide new insights into how the human brain works. Imagine being able to help someone who has suffered a stroke communicate their thoughts when they can't speak. But the privacy implications are absolutely staggering. If AI can read your thoughts, what happens to mental privacy? Could this technology be used for interrogation, manipulation, or control? How do we protect our most private thoughts in a world where AI can access them? These are questions that we need to address now before the technology becomes widespread. The future of human-AI relationships. Here's a prediction that might change how you think about relationships. AI experts believe that human-robot marriage will be legalized in the not-too-distant future. While robots aren't sufficiently advanced for this right now, the rapid pace of AI development suggests that romantic relationships between humans and artificial intelligence may become a reality sooner than we think. This prediction isn't as far-fetched as it might sound. We're already seeing people form emotional attachments to AI assistants, chatbots, and virtual characters. As AI becomes more sophisticated and robots become more human-like, it's natural that some people will develop romantic feelings for their artificial companions. The implications of human-AI relationships are complex and multifaceted. On one hand, AI companions could provide emotional support for lonely or isolated individuals, offer relationships without the complications of human emotions and conflicts, and provide companionship for people who struggle with traditional relationships. AI partners could be programmed to be perfectly compatible, never argue, and always be supportive. But there are also serious concerns about what this means for human relationships in society. If people can have perfect AI partners, will they stop trying to form meaningful relationships with other humans? Will this lead to further isolation and disconnection in society? How do we ensure that AI relationships supplement rather than replace human connections? AI's global economic impact and job displacement. Now let's address the elephant in the room, the massive impact AI will have on employment and the global economy. According to international organizations, a significant portion of global employment is exposed to AI. This isn't a distant future concern. This is happening right now, and the pace is accelerating rapidly. Studies report that a large fraction of all workers could see at least half of their occupation's tasks disrupted by generative AI. Think about what this means. Many workers will see half of their job functions automated or fundamentally changed by AI. This isn't just about factory workers or manual laborers. White-collar jobs, creative professions, and knowledge work are all at risk. The pattern of AI job displacement seems to follow what researchers call the gradually then suddenly phenomenon. For years, AI has been slowly automating specific tasks and functions, but we're approaching a tipping point where the changes will become sudden and dramatic. Many economists and AI experts believe we're in the calm before the storm, where widespread workforce displacement hasn't happened yet, but is imminent. The sectors most at risk include data entry, basic customer service, routine legal work, simple financial analysis, basic content creation, and many administrative functions. But AI is also moving into more complex areas like medical diagnosis, legal research, creative writing, and even complex problem solving. No industry will be completely immune to AI's impact. However, it's important to note that AI will also create new jobs and opportunities. Historically, technological revolutions have displaced certain types of work while creating entirely new categories of employment. The challenge is ensuring that workers can transition to these new roles and that the benefits of AI are distributed fairly across society. The historical milestones that led to today's AI. To truly understand where AI is headed, we need to appreciate the remarkable journey that brought us here. IBM's Deep Blue made headlines around the world by defeating chess champions, demonstrating AI's power in complex strategic thinking. This was a watershed moment that showed AI could outperform humans in tasks that require deep planning and analysis. Later, IBM's Watson won on Jeopardy, highlighting AI's capabilities in natural language understanding and answering complex queries. This was revolutionary because it showed that AI could process and understand human language in ways that went far beyond simple keyword matching. We witnessed another historic moment when Google DeepMind's AlphaGo defeated one of the world's best Go players. This was considered impossible by many experts because Go is exponentially more complex than chess, with more possible board positions than there are atoms in the observable universe. Yet AI not only mastered the game, but did so in ways that surprised and educated human experts. The introduction of generative adversarial networks revolutionized AI by enabling machines to create realistic data like images and videos. This technology laid the groundwork for the AI-generated art, deepfakes, and synthetic media that we see today. Then came the introduction of GPT models by OpenAI, which marked a landmark achievement in natural language processing by showcasing human-like text generation capabilities. This technology could write essays, create poetry, generate code, and engage in sophisticated conversations that were virtually indistinguishable from human writing. AI pets, the future of companionship. Here's a development that might change the pet industry forever. AI-powered robotic pets could soon replace traditional dogs and cats. These aren't just simple toys, they're sophisticated companions that can provide emotional support without the need for vet bills, food, or the other responsibilities that come with traditional pets. Among the most advanced examples is Go One, the world's first intelligent quadruped robot companion, developed by China's Unitree Robotics. This robotic pet walks on all fours just like a dog, but without leashes, collars, or any of the typical constraints of biological pets. It can learn behaviors, respond to commands, and even provide emotional companionship to its owners. The advantages of AI pets are compelling. They don't require food, water, or veterinary care. They can't get sick or die. They don't cause allergies. They can be programmed with specific personalities and behaviors, and they're available around the clock without needing sleep or breaks. For elderly people, children with allergies, or busy professionals, AI pets could provide the emotional benefits of pet ownership without the challenges. But this raises interesting questions about the nature of companionship and emotional bonds. Can a relationship with an AI pet be as meaningful as one with a living animal? What does it mean for empathy and emotional development if children grow up with robotic rather than biological pets? These are questions we'll need to explore as AI pets become more sophisticated and widespread. The current state of AI development. As we approach the middle of this decade, AI development is moving at breakneck speed. The era of generative AI that began a few years ago has fundamentally changed how we think about artificial intelligence. We're no longer just talking about narrow AI that can perform specific tasks. We're seeing the emergence of more general AI systems that can handle a wide variety of tasks across different domains. The breakthroughs in AI safety research have addressed some of the critical challenges in ensuring responsible AI development and usage. This includes work on AI alignment, ensuring that AI systems behave in ways that are beneficial to humanity, and developing safeguards against potential misuse of the technology. Major tech companies are investing billions of dollars in AI research and development, creating an arms race of sorts to develop the most advanced AI systems. This competition is driving rapid innovation, but also raising concerns about the concentration of AI power in the hands of a few large corporations. We're also seeing the democratization of AI tools, with applications becoming accessible to everyday users who don't have technical backgrounds. This is enabling creativity and productivity gains across all sectors of society, but it's also making powerful AI capabilities available to potentially malicious actors. The intersection of AI and emerging technologies. AI isn't developing in isolation. It's intersecting with other emerging technologies in ways that are amplifying its impact. The combination of AI with quantum computing could lead to breakthroughs in processing power that are difficult to imagine. AI-powered robotics is creating machines that can navigate and manipulate the physical world with increasing sophistication. The Internet of Things, IoT, is creating a world where every device is connected and generating data, providing AI systems with unprecedented amounts of information to analyze and learn from. Blockchain technology is being used to create decentralized AI systems and ensure data security and privacy. Biotechnology and AI are converging to create new possibilities in healthcare, from personalized medicine to AI-assisted surgery. Brain-computer interfaces are being developed that could allow direct communication between human brains and AI systems, fundamentally changing the relationship between human and artificial intelligence. Virtual and augmented reality technologies are being enhanced by AI to create more immersive and interactive experiences. AI is being used to generate realistic virtual environments, create intelligent virtual characters, and provide personalized experiences based on user behavior and preferences. Preparing for an AI-dominated future. As we look toward the future, it's clear that AI will play an increasingly central role in every aspect of human life. The question isn't whether AI will transform society, but how quickly and in what ways. Understanding these changes and preparing for them is crucial for individuals, businesses, and governments. For individuals, this means developing skills that complement rather than compete with AI. Critical thinking, creativity, emotional intelligence, and complex problem solving are areas where humans still have advantages over AI. Lifelong learning will become essential as the pace of technological change accelerates. For businesses, AI adoption is becoming a competitive necessity rather than an option. Companies that fail to integrate AI into their operations risk being left behind by more technologically savvy competitors. But this also requires careful consideration of ethical implications and the impact on workers. For governments, the challenge is creating policies and regulations that harness the benefits of AI while protecting citizens from potential harms. This includes ensuring fair distribution of AI's benefits, protecting privacy and human rights, and maintaining national competitiveness in AI development. The transformation ahead will be profound, but it's not predetermined. The choices we make today about how to develop, deploy, and regulate AI will shape the future for generations to come. By understanding these incredible facts about AI and staying informed about its development, we can all play a role in ensuring that artificial intelligence serves humanity's best interests. As we conclude this incredible journey through the hidden world of artificial intelligence, remember that we're living through one of the most significant technological transformations in human history. The facts we've explored today are just the beginning of an AI revolution that will reshape every aspect of our lives. From robots becoming citizens to AI reading our minds, from predicting death to creating billion-dollar art, artificial intelligence is already far more advanced and influential than most people realize. The future is arriving faster than we ever imagined, and the only way to navigate it successfully is to stay informed, stay curious, and stay engaged with these incredible developments. Make sure to subscribe to our channel.